You're watching ESPN's Feast Week, presented by Lowe's. Welcome back to the UKG Legends Classic. We have had 3 close games here. A combined 10 points deciding the first 3. What do we have in store for the finale, the nightcap, the championship game? The Texas Longhorn field the officials. Caden Shedrick to jump it up against Justice Ajibor. Texas wins the tip. Texas takes possession, and away we go in the championship game of the Legends Classic here in Brooklyn, New York. Longhorns in possession, and Trey Johnson, the name to know, number 20 in Orange, a fabulous freshman, number 5 recruit in the nation, averaging 22 a game in his first 5 career.
Derek Simpson getting the matchup against Trey Johnson, one of the best players in the country.
Caden Shedrick off his own miss. Kendall Weaver is on the deck. So is Rasheer Fleming, and we have an early scramble at 6'9", 240. And Justice Ajibor, the biggest shot of the game-winning free throw in the final seconds for the Harvard transfer. Derek Simpson controlling for St. Joseph, nearly carried it. He did not score yesterday, but Brown had 20, Reynolds 26. Fleming had 14. Ajibor's tap out never stops. O'Reilly Auto Parts starting 5 for Texas. Kaluma and Shedrick the bigs. Pope, Johnson, Weaver the guards. Tremont Mark will come off the bench in his second game back. Kaluma with patience and precision opens. Texas Tech thought they'd have a paint advantage yesterday, and they did. They were plus 24 in the paint, but St. Joe's crushed them from 3. Reynolds gets bumped by Weaver and a foul here.
Something Reynolds is going to have to do in this game. So far, so how Reynolds is able to play through the size and the length.
And another thing he did, he drew 7 Texas Tech fouls. He draws one instantly and hits the 2 free throws. Longhorns 21-13 a season ago, 9-9 in the Big 12 in their final year in that league. 7 seed, had a win in the NCAA tournament over Colorado State, lost by 4 to Tennessee. I think they have a more balanced roster this year and top 25 talent. Shedrick got around Ajibor for a pretty finish.
You talk about elite footwork. Caden Shedrick right there showing you how versatile he is down low on the block. Reynolds
transition 3 tracked down by Kaluma. St. Joe's a high percentage of shots from 3. Kaluma, a rare 3-point try for him. He's 3 for Shedrick on the entry. Against Fleming, Shedrick is stuffed. Here comes Simpson charging hard into Pope, and he scores his first basket of this week.
Ajibor with extreme athletic ability in order to get up there and block that one by Shedrick.
And then Simpson into the teeth of Trey Johnson. Johnson then drives it at Ajibor. Wrong-footed finish is good for Trey Johnson.
He took were on balance. He just has a great disposition and an extreme competitor as well.
Johnson got a little burn there. Nice drive by Simpson. 0 for 6 from the field yesterday. Throws it on the rim, rebound Mark. Into Onyema. Wraps it around for Kaluma. Got Solano in the air, and Kaluma's going to shoot 2 next level.
Well, I think that's why when you talk to people around the Texas organization, score maybe to ever play the game, because that's the category that KD is in, regardless if people want to debate that or not. But one of the things that people find similarities is their work ethic. Both these players have been in the gym early, they stay late, and he is
motivating other guys to get there with him. Said he, and then Allen Jr.
I mean, look, you don't see freshmen as vocal as him. He's always...
Brown around a Solano screen, short on a 3-point try. Fleming flies in, Kaluma stuffs him. Second chance won't go. How about 3? No for Fleming there. Solano keeps it alive. It'll be a 4-shot possession potentially. Brown on the drive, and he is fouled. Your classic Philly guard.
Taking down on balls, loose balls, diving on the floor. A lot of the gritty work. Shocked that Xavier Brown actually missed the free throw. 93% free throw shooting.
He was 39 of 41 before that, and it might have been a good miss because Solano kept the possession alive. Brown finds an outlet. It's Reynolds. It's a miss, and it's another rebound by Solano. How many shots in a row is St. Joe's going to take here? Fleming, no! Off the hands of Solano, and it finally will go to Texas. A couple of freshmen late. We saw Anderson, the freshman for Texas Tech, play well. How about Solano, 7-foot freshman, who's got toe-to-toe with the bigs of Texas Tech and Texas. Dacier Haskins, very athletic redshirt freshman off the bench. Into Fleming. Finally, Fleming.
I don't see guys with the agility and the ability to get as low as Fleming just did on the last possession.
Freshman Nick Cody's on the floor for Texas. Mark. And hung up into Shedrick. Weaver, great cut, great score. 10 and 9 yesterday, Weaver. Huge rebounds down the stretch.
What did we say? He had Gerald Green athletic ability.
Brown got around. Mark, the finish is there. Bray, Simpson crossing over, and Weaver with a terrific contest.
Weaver almost daring Simpson to try to finish over the top of him.
Johnson again.
Oh, man.
Little chat with Billy Lang and a breather for Xavier Brown, the Hawks' 6-year head coach. Johnson slashing. A great find. Shedrick. Reynolds cutting Finkley. Got Shedrick in the air. Missed one. St. Joe's missed a lot of layups. Reynolds fouled. Going up for another.
Versus Louisville, and Cedric hurt his right shoulder. Been battling defensively by being the man in the middle and actually orchestrating and communicating as the backbone of the defense.
You were there. 17-13 off the Johnson miss. Haskins, Reynolds, good closeout by Johnson. Active hands, but it's Ajabor, the recipient of the Reynolds dime.
Play until you hear the whistle.
Texas had the arrow, so Longhorn ball. More than halfway through this first half, 17-15 Texas. Mark.
Training year out, and that is the type of veteran that you're now getting on this Texas.
Saw numbers a year ago, 16 per game. He misses both. Simpson on the outlet from Reynolds. St. Joe's has yet to hit from 3, and Simpson recovers just over the end line, kept it alive for Reynolds. Swing it to Finkley. There's the first 3. Laces out for Anthony Finkley.
I thought about using that one before. Well played on your part.
Thanks for the little birthday gift you threw my way there. 18-17 for St. Joe's, 6 straight for the Hawks, and a foul as Mark drives it.
Just guarding a guy like Mark or like Trey Johnson.
Here's their Final Four, a memorable buzzer beater on the final day of the season to beat Andy Enfield left USC. Here we are, Simpson with a takeaway. Active hands for the Hawks, and the floater no. Kept alive by Simpson. Haskins, the putback. St. Joe's on top. Haskins.
Simpson is fighting him like crazy to stay over the top, and they are giving a variety of looks. That's just a tough shot. I mean, I don't know if you can play any better defense than that. You deny him the post multiple times, you body up.
29 points in the opener, record for a Texas freshman. KD had 20 in his first Longhorn game, and he had 28 in the home opener, Johnson. Brown 3. Yes! Finally, Xavier Brown. A field goal. And when that field goal went down, it gave St. Joseph's the lead. Haskins, long steps through, and he gets mauled. Offensive rebound number. St. Joe's, but they have totally turned this tournament around on the first action of the game. A little pressure applied. Texas breaks it easily. Johnson out of the double. Onyema popped in the air by Simpson. What a catch by Kaluma. And then Kaluma finishes. That's what Larry charging it at Finkley since the mismatch. Mark, catch up. 3 for Tremont Mark, puts Texas back in front. His first field goal. Nobody to get a foul in this game. Mark, boogieing, way short. Another great individual defensive stand. That was the sophomore Simmons. Brown to the basket. Oh, obviously has been very well drilled.
By the way, shout out to Rutgers' hometown jersey. About Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey, two top recruits.
Step back three is pure. Jordan Pope. It's been a grind, and that pass is through the hands of Ajibor. 7th St. Joe's turnover. Johnson, a rare clean look. He knows what to do with it.
You would not think the guy out there shooting the rock is 3 of 10 from the field. He shoots it like he's been hot the whole game. Oh, good move.
Brown splitting the defender. And Onyema just parries it into the bench.
Trey Johnson just knocking it down. And then the good pass right there. And Onyema just coming over. Give me that.
And then Mark turns it over. A double team of Brown and Haskins. And Onyema gets a foul. Oh, man.
I need to see the replay. I don't know. I don't know.
Boy, I hope it was. Because you'd hate to have erased what we thought we saw.
And St. Joseph's better stop throwing these bounce passes. Ah, that's clean. Man, that is clean.
Does he? I don't.
Come on.
Maybe it looks so good. 9 senior to El Paso. Started his career at UTEP with Rodney Terry. Stayed there as a state. Just filled to the brim with talent. Oh, they're going to try to take Onyema again. Ajibor did the wise thing. Just get it out of Onyema's zip code. Brown with a 3. It's a 2-point game.
Good job by Ajibor to turn, go baseline, and be able to hit Brown with that drift pass.
Now Onyema with a little post up. Back out to Pope. 3 seconds game and shot clock. Nobody's used the timeout yet. Kaluma's calling for it. Simpson's on Kaluma. Kaluma just pushed him to the ground. Officials missed it. And then Kaluma's fouled by Ajibor.
Wow. Extra time went off the clock. They're going to have to fix that, but.
Right.
In a 5-on-4 scenario. Short.
Way short by Kaluma.
Gotta go.
Finkley, Simpson. Pull up 3. No, and that's the end of the first half. St. Joe's did not shoot it well. Defend his way into the body of Weaver with that stance on the sideline. Brown with a push-off way too deep.
How impressive is Kendall Weaver? His sense of urgency and quickness to close out makes him super special in the defensive end.
And then Johnson's into double figures with the left
of Eric Reynolds every possession when he gets the ball.
We talked a lot about how well St. Joe's has guarded Johnson. Fleming follows his miss. It's a little less obvious how well Texas guarded.
And a guy that's able to put the weight of the world on his shoulders, and Captain Jack, Ian Jackson, I think one of the top freshmen in the country as well.
Great guard play in this game. Check out the guards for UNC. Davis, Cadeau, Trimble. Fleming from Ajibor. Tell you what, Justice Ajibor. Great again, Texas A&M. You go on and on. There may be no truly bad teams in the league. Simpson. Larry. Coast to coast, Julian Larry is going to shoot. I'm going to give second full at Texas. Put together for Brown, trying to involve himself. Cut off well by Pope. Flares it out for Reynolds. Fleming. Texas is holding its ground, but then Fleming gets the pinball wizardry, and he evens the score. More second chance points.
Who kept that one alive? Solano got a finger on it, kept the ball in play. Another offensive rebound for St. Joe's.
Larry Shedrick into the body of Solano. Might have gotten a shot in the face. Pope in the lane, sticks it.
Oh, he's really good at remaining on balance in that midi game. Oh, Fleming got a hand on it.
Reynolds. Great transition defense by Texas. Fleming wants to take Kaluma. Spinning.
Pass.
Wide open 3. It's good. Xavier Brown. St. Joe's extended pressure here, up by 1, deep shot clock, and a takeaway for Fleming. He has done it all. Haskins is fouled.
Well, what a great set by Billy Lang for an ATO.
You guys aren't just here for no reason. You're not just here for fun. You're here because you can play.
Now with the SEC, and that's why I said at the top of the show.
Just took the first free throws of the half for St. Joe's, leading by 2. Kaluma, 9 points. He's turned it over 4 times. This extended pressure, the 1-3-1 with Reynolds has hurt Texas, and then Larry into Ajibor and Onyema. That's disgusting. Ajibor, no. Ajibor, take 2. Reynolds, deep 1. Oh! Bank shot 3 for Reynolds. His first field goal made of the game. Kaluma, good kick. Larry rattles it home. Julian Larry, second 3 of the year. We're retied.
Let's get some really good basketball. Good job by Kaluma. Look opposite, catch the ball in the middle. Larry's hands are ready and knocked it down.
5 threes apiece, 43 points apiece. Slip for Ajibor. Another good pass. Brown with a 3. Justice serving. Fleming way out there against Mark. Wraps it around for Larry. Back from Mark, hesitated. Larry doesn't. And he backs it a 3. Are you serious? 4 straight threes. 2 of them kissed off the glass. Reynolds found its way to Ajibor.
I mean, are we in store for a treat or what? What an incredible last 7 possessions.
Johnson 3. Could not join the bank shot display, and Reynolds chucks it ahead to Brown. Oh! Rasheer Fleming in your face! Tonight. Julian Larry, a couple of threes in that sequence, 2 points away from 1,000 career. There are your 2. Julian Larry, graduate student from Indy. Open miss by Brown. Here's Johnson. The bump from Simpson. Over to Larry. Kaluma again. And Kaluma with a triple. And
Weak side, man. I mean, it's just the versatility, like I said before. On days that Reynolds can't get it going, you got guys that can for the Hawks.
Johnson missed it off. Brown, Ajibor rolling. Ajibor passing again. Simpson inside, and he's fouled by an out-of-control Kaluma. And he's found his way to Hawk Hill. Missed them both.
Anything that could hurt him.
Fleming playing one-man volleyball, and there's Weaver to get it.
Next possession, he's right back in there like nothing ever happened.
Yep. Great basketball family. Sister Kendall Carter. Interception from Larry. Larry screams to the side.
The energy level is just super high.
Numbers 1 and 2 in your score sheet for Texas. Larry and Weaver have been numbers 1 and 2 in your heart if you're a Longhorn fan. Johnson now against Haskins. Johnson, foul. And now Johnson, who is 6 for 6 in the close, but these are the moments late where he shows you about it. Kaluma dared him to take a 3. Shedrick, no, it was Weaver who saved it. Shedrick was crashing as well, and Weaver squeezed it out to Larry.
And Julian Larry just telling everybody to calm down. Let's get into the set. Let's utilize some time on the clock.
Johnson against Haskins. Got the redshirt freshman on him. Shimmy, shake, and the bank. Largest lead for the Longhorns.
If you think we're making too much out of Trey Johnson, you don't know basketball.
15 for the freshman. Reynolds On the bounce, it's Fleming stepping inside Shedrick. Had it stripped by Weaver. Got it back, scored, and a foul. Rasheer Fleming. By the way, I have no idea if anybody did think we made too much.
Okay.
Just 5 for 16. If you're watching Trey Jones, well, look, maybe you think, oh, well, these guys are making a lot of him, but...
Well, nobody's saying that he doesn't have to become more efficient. But, I mean, you can tell with his frame and his sides that he has a pro-like game.
Wow, Shedrick just stuffed it right through Ajabor. Tough finish for King Shedrick in the double figures. Fleming, Haskins couldn't convert it. Rebound Shedrick. And it may be closing time for Texas. Weaver tells Johnson to settle it down under 90 ticks to play.
Let's see if Johnson can go to work again.
Instead, Larry, Shedrick, now Johnson. It's his moment. It's his shot.
Like I said, didn't try to force it, on balance. One dribble move into a midi pull-up.
It just looks different.
He had last night in the explosion he had offensively.
Brown scored 15, but he's turned it over 5 times. Reynolds is trying to get any space here. Back from Fleming. Minute to go. St. Joe's needs a whole bunch of baskets quickly. Shedrick will deny one. Another block shot. Weaver. Finkley tried to grab it. He didn't, and St. Joe's is playing it out now. I don't know that you have time to do so. Just happy to see Caden Shedrick healthy.
Yes.
And playing with this.
There's no doubt they are a different team with him on the court.
Larry's got a dozen. 3 for 4 in the field, 4 for 4 at the line. Largest lead for Texas.
And by the way, still a lot of room for improvement. Tremont Mark is still finding his rhythm only in his second game back.
Finkley houses a 3. St. Joe's will not use its final timeout here. Billy Lang wants to set up the pressure. Johnson across the timeline to Kaluma. And he'll be fouled for a 1-and-1. For Kaluma. Kaluma gets them both. And Texas takes it. So
doing
9
very
points.
Dan Hurley things.
Very Dan Hurley things. Trying to three-peat. Long way from that, but another great roster. Reynolds. That 3 will be grabbed and not put back by Finkley. Weaver into Shedrick. Shedrick may be trying to do too much. Weaver dribbling out, and he is fouled with 5.3 to go.
I mean, even playing down the stretch, Kendall Weaver's just all over.
Everybody has that metric. Texas, 21st oldest team in the country. Lane violation. Nearly 3 years of Division I experience per player. It's a potent mix. 9-point game. Here's Brown. Didn't get it off in time. That shot's not going to count. It's going to upset some. Texas wins it. The Longhorns take the Legends Classic Championship, 67-58, with a gutty final 8 minutes here in Brooklyn. Rodney Terry's Texas Longhorns have won 5 in a row since opening the season with a loss to Ohio State, taking down Syracuse and St. Joe's here. It was a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It was Johnson, it was Kaluma, it was Shedrick, Weaver all over the court, and Julian Larry, who had 1,000 career points tonight. Second Legends Classic Championship for the Texas Longhorns.
It was an entire team's performance.